Так, все, вернулся. Надо было кое-что сделать, забить пару орков. Нет, надо было муху прибить. Мухи, шлюхи. Туман такой интересный. Нифига вы. Так, здесь тоже. Здесь и там. Давайте сначала сюда зайдем.
It looks like there's writing on these stones, but it's very worn. Can your elven eyes make it out, Master?
Faintly. It appears to be a list of names, many of them scratched in haste. They are identified as soldiers of Cardamom.
The men of Cardolan were among the last of my ancestors to hold out against the evil of the Witch King. The histories tell us that they used the Barrow Downs as their last refuge in a hopeless fight.
Then this must be where they laid their fallen comrades to rest. It would be fitting if we were to drive the Whites from this tomb.
принципе, какая вам мужику разница? Ногу я вам отрубил или голову? Отдохните его. Мой. Да. Это была первая пещера. Но мы как-то странно сначала второй побывали, потом первый. Щит тоже говёный щит. Так, это ведьма. На. Вот ты что делаешь? Мразь. Да, эти все автоматом потом. Давай подлечимся. Все. Купол исчез. Куда они побежали? В туннеле выйти, что ли? тварь. Защитник севера. Да, ачивка была получена. Защитник севера. Значит... Двуручный... А, все тоже, да. 107, 107. Кольцо второе. Ловкость. Ловкость плюс 5 ловкости. Да. Ладно, так. Да, теперь испытанный воин. Так, 17. Ловкость. Сила это 20. Тут примерно ловкость еще будет. Да. Сюда и здесь у нас был сила 3. Все вот эта пернатая хуйня будет. Так. Да. Как они там вызывают меня?
I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
Это все. Это не круто вообще. Так, ну-ка, сходим обратно там. Я не уверен, что я все тоннели прошел. Мне кажется, один какой-то я пропустил. Фига, что здесь было, да? Так, сундук. А, не, все правильно, туда я пришел, да. Он 100 шмотки взял. Если бы не взял, не такая уж потеря была бы. Так. Значит, сразу заходим, смотрим, что тут у нас. Сейчас, стой. Да, стой. Лодки. Лодки все стрёмные. Кольцо сила 2. Так. Выносливость, ловкость. Можно так вот. Значит, сейчас сюда. Продаем. Продаем. Дадим. Продать не нужно. Можно использовать. Угу. Купить. Меч. Союз. Так. Точно. Надо дать траву.
Let me see what you have found. Yes, this is indeed Athelas. Now, according to the old law, all I need to do is add these leaves to boiling water. Let Eleron breathe in these fumes.
Solana, And Eridan as well. How can this be? I thought you were all slain. But no. That was only the dark voices in my dreams. Yet, it was not all a dream, was it?
I'm afraid not. But don't concern yourself with that now. You are safe. Solana has saved you.
Mine was the knowledge, but Eridan found the herb that saved you, at great risk to his life.
Then I owe you my life, friend. Please, let me show my appreciation. My weapons were made in Lost Numenor in the distant past. They've been in my family for generations. I want you and your friends to have them now.
What do you know of Numenor?
Numenor was the land of my ancestors, a great civilization. But it sank beneath the sea thousands of years ago. Only a handful of survivors, led by Elendil, escaped here to Middle-earth.
And who was this Elendil?
A mighty lord of Numenor. It was he who founded the realms of Arnor and Gondor long ago. Our chieftain Aragorn is his heir.
Enough, lad. Now is not the time for history lessons. You must rest.
Yes, I am tired. But you, my friend, will you accept my gifts?
A noble gift. Thank you. Rest now, and recover your strength. Farewell to you both.
Да.
You must forgive the harsh words I spoke to you before. It is hard for...
It took both of us to save his life. Thank you, and farewell.
So tired. Must rest.
Так. Меч. А, ну нам нужен меч. Что ж мы? Нифига, одноручный. Ну, конечно же. Вот так вот. Так. Круто, чё. Могильники. Мобильники.
Beware the swirling stones!
Вопящая хуета. разбегу, можно нажать на... И он на нахуй. На сильный удар, если нажать, он так... На, блядь. Типа такой... Ща, погоди. Идущий по следу. Assassin's Creed там какой-то. Так, я нашел. Да.
This is where your comrades were here. And where are they now?
The tracks show where 2 bodies were dragged to the entrance of that large well.
Were they living or dead?
That I cannot say.
The only way to discover their fate is by fall.
4 из 9. Да, видать, за остальных.
This tomb makes my blood run chill. This is no place for living men.
Let's find my friends.
Let's hope we're not too late.
Да, блять, уйди ты нахуй.
Signs are clear.
Нихуя как.
Rangers were once here. They left some useful items.
Да нихуя вы там шмаляете.
It would be fitting if we were to arrive at once from this tomb.
Face a Dunadan now! Let us stand and fight together! We strike as one!
И, сука, мразь. Так, я сдох. Так. Можно и остановиться пока. Что же, чухаем дальше. Читал получение ачивок в этой игре. И это сделать очень непросто. Потому что все, кого я знаю, либо не играют в Стиме, либо у них нету такой игры. Кто-то тут лежит.
He lives. Can you hear me, Lewin? Awake.
No strength can prevail against this sickness. What good are swords in the face of this plague? What in the name of... Eridan?
Yes, it's me, my friend.
I have been dreaming.
As you awoke, you said something about a plague. What did you mean?
I don't know. It was as if I was someone else. I remember a plague and despair.
The Great Plague. Nearly 300 years ago, it devastated the Dunedain of this region. You were sharing the dreams of those for whom this tomb was made.
Well, let those dreams remain with the dead. I want no more of them.
How did you end up in this burrow?
I recall we were making good speed through the downs, eager to return to our friends. But a fog began to rise and it became hard to find our way. We began to hear voices calling to us, as if from far off, or else underground. And then, the dead were all around us. We fought them, but then I felt the presence of something else, something stronger, more evil. I saw a shadowy figure seize hold of Kalaran and he fell senseless. Then it came for me. That is all I remember. But if I was brought living into this tomb, then the same would be true for Kalaran. We need to find him.
That's what we intend to do. Are you strong enough to join us?
Yes, I think I can keep up with you.
Let's go before any more dead things decide to turn up.
Ну что это такое вот? Бочка осталась.
It's Kalaran! 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 K
другом. Мразь. Все собрал, теперь вам всем пизда. Шмалять, да?
Thing to see a good friend slain. Harder still to see his remains desecrated in this manner. But at least now he is at rest. But you, how are you bearing up?
First Black Riders, now Barrow-wites. This is more than men should have to contend with. But where there is life, there is hope. Thanks for your concern, but I will be all right. I owe it to those who have fallen to go on as best I may.
К нам там сейчас тут присоединится.
We've gathered many rich treasures from this tomb. You certainly deserve a share.
Thanks, but it would only serve to remind me of all of this. You keep what you have won.
You've been through a terrible ordeal. Perhaps you should come with us to Rivendell, or we could take you to Bree.
Что-то с гномом случилось.
No, I feel my strength returning. I'll soon be myself again. And then I will bear Kalaran's body away from these tainted tombs. He should be buried with the rest of his brothers who fell at Sarn Ford.
That would be fitting. I hope that he will rest in peace. Farewell, Lewin.
Чувачок ушел от нас, потому что мы были делом заняты, не ответили ему. Он спросил English. Естественно же не English. Надо, кстати, отключить функцию коллективной игры, потому что я буду играть на легенде коллективную.
Eridan, it is good to see you safe. Eladan and Elro here told us of your actions at Fornost. Such courage and skill brings honor to all the Dunedain.
Indeed. It is an honor to welcome one so brave to my home, and your companions as well.
I am grateful for what you did at Fornost. If Agandaur's forces had joined in the hunt, there is little chance that I and my charges would have made it here to safety.
I thank you for the welcome. Are you the master of these halls?
Yes, I am Elrond Half-Elven, Lord of the Refuge of Imladris, or as you know it, Rivendell.
Half-Elven. What does that signify?
Both my sire, Earendil, and my mother, Elwing, had fathers who were of the Edain, the most noble of the men of old. They and their descendants are called the Parenthil, which means the Half-Elven.
Are you then of mortal kind, like other men?
To each of the Parathil is given a choice, whether to become mortal or to accept the life of the Eldar, the Elves. Long ago, I chose to be counted among Elven kind. My own children will face this choice as well.
What befell you after we parted company at Bree, Aragorn?
I found the hobbit Frodo Baggins and his companions and led them through the wilderness, hoping to throw the Nazgul off our trail. All the same, 5 of them attacked our camp at Weathertop, and Frodo was badly wounded. After that, the enemy pursued us almost to the hidden pathways of Rivendell itself. We never would have saved Frodo, except that we had the help of Elrond and his people.
How did you manage to escape them?
The river of this valley is under the power of Elrond, and it will rise in anger when there is need to bar the ford. As the Black Riders attempted to pursue Frodo across the river, they were swept away in a great flood.
I still cannot understand why the most dreaded servants of the enemy would pursue a hobbit in this manner.
I think it is time we told our newfound friends what they have gotten themselves into.
Gandalf, so you are involved in this as well?
Indeed. Wherever there is trouble and strife and the enemy is stirring, there you will find Gandalf the Grey.
Well then, can you explain why the enemy is so eager to get his hands on a poor little hobbit?
You have more than earned such an explanation. Tell me, what do you know of Isildur's Bane?
Isildur's Bane? That is another name for the Ring of Power.
Quite right. The Ring of Power. The One Ring. The ruling ring. After lying lost and nearly forgotten for centuries, Sauron's ring has once again been found.
Do you mean to say the halfling Aragorn rescued has come into possession of the Dark Lord's ring?
I see now how close we came to complete ruin. But what will become of the ring, now that it is safe in Rivendell?
There is no safe resting place for the ring. Not even here in Imladris. It is a danger to all who come near to it. There is only one course left to us. The ring must be destroyed.
To do so, the ring will need to be cast into the same fires from which it was forged. Those of Mount Doom, in the land of Mordor. The hobbit, Frodo Baggins, has agreed to take it there.
You're not going to send a hobbit off to Mordor alone.
No, certainly not. A fellowship will be formed. A fellowship of 9. 9 walkers set against Sauron's 9 Black Riders. Among this fellowship will be representatives of all the free peoples of the world. Elves, dwarves, and men. Aragorn and I will both be going.
What can the rest of us do to assist you?
The Nazgul and Agandaur are dire threats. We must learn all we can of their movements before the Fellowship is to depart. Scouts will be sent out in every direction to scour the lands around Rivendell. Your aid in this would be of great service to our cause.
Very well. Where should we start?
Agandaur is our chief concern. Although the Nazgul are powerful foes, our mission here in the north is abundantly clear. We can only guess what Agandaur may be planning, or where he went after he escaped from you.
I suspect he may be planning to move against us here. Sauron's hatred of the elves is very great, and he does not forget the hand we played in his defeat during the War of the Last Alliance.
If it is strength he wants, he may well find it among the Etenmoors.
You know that region better than I. What can you tell me of the Etenmoors?
The Etenmoors are a spur of the Misty Mountains, lying almost directly north of Rivendell. It is a wild region of very rugged terrain, home to many trolls and giants.
I myself was in the Etenmoors but days ago. I saw no sign of Agandaur's presence. But neither did I encounter trolls. That fact alone is troubling. It could be that they are gathering in force, somewhere among the moors.
If so, it is best we learn of it before they can take us by surprise. We will scout the Etenmoors to see what we can discover.
From what I have heard of you, from Aragorn and Elrond's sons, I expected no less. Still, you have had a long road and hard fighting to get this far. Take what time you need to rest and recover before you set out. The Etenmoors are a dangerous place for the unprepared.
The hospitality of my house is yours, for as long as you wish.
Посвященный в тайну. Еще одна ачивка открыта. Так. Ну, на этом, пожалуй, можно пока и прерваться.